Hello everyone, so in this video we're gonna tell you about the new tournament New Year's Alarm. So this is a yearly tournament that comes once in a year, and now we're gonna show you a replay. And also another thing that is gonna come for the next 15 years are called Christmas toys, and we're gonna tell you about that as well. So you see, first we need to see the quest is to deliver 3 Christmas trees to the warehouse. We will show you how it works, and if you destroy all the enemy units, then you can win. And it also says that the convoy defends the transporter with a Christmas tree from any player, and if you destroy a transporter with a Christmas tree, the next convoy will become stronger. Okay, and containers can be opened after a battle, and number of containers are limited in each battle. Each of these things I will tell in details, but let's show you how it works. Initially you see we collect lots of resource containers spread around the map, and here now I'm going to HQ level 3, and you see above it says until convoy arrives, and after the timing is over, you see there are 2 shining vehicles here and supported by some resistance units. So the convoy could be both resistance and confederation, and these convoys protect these to transport against both faction, whether it's you or your opponent. So these units will be a third party that will fight against both of us if they meet us on the way. So first one you see tree, and the second one looks like have some kinds of box on it. So the first one is the Christmas tree that you have to collect and deliver, and you see there is a transporter, and this will give you a container. So we will show all of them later on, no problem. So I'm gonna develop my base, and unfortunately I was a little bit late, so initially I cannot show you anything, but you see a yellow colored sign, so this will appear for the next 15 days. And you see a Christmas tree or an enemy unit. So enemy units encountered those units and destroyed them, and after the transporter containing the tree is destroyed, a tree is dropped here, and when the enemy collects it, he does not require to send it to any warehouse or something like that. He immediately gets 1 point. You see Christmas trees delivered by the enemy are 0, also by me it's also 0. So and you see there was a yellow mark here, and a little bit later it came Christmas toys, a new kind of design. I never saw that before in this game. So once you collect it, you get 1 point. So what you will do with that point, if you see check your contract button, then you can see there are some special contracts for the Christmas periods. So for the next 15 days you will get some special contracts, and these contracts will give you gifts of golds and tokens. So there are actually a limit of amount that you need to collect. So another convoy, and the difference is that in the second convoy the number of units and their power will be greater than the first convoy. So that's a major difference that's gonna happen on the second convoy. So the enemy collected these toy, but the toy does not give you any special point during the battle. It's just for the additional reward of the contracts. But you see the enemy collected 1 Christmas tree. It filled its 1/3 of his bar, and after filling 1/3 of his bar, his Christmas tree he need to collect will be just 2. After collecting 2 more Christmas trees, he will be able to win. So now we're gonna push further more, and you see that these red armies can fight against both Confederation and Resistance factions. So I was a little bit foolish to fight against the Jaguar. So anyway, they had defeated the bulk of these armies. I should have played more carefully by avoiding the battles at the first moment. Anyway, now we're still trying, but this guy actually has a lot of units. Tried to send the Zeus inside, but since they had too many cyclones and other things, now you see they got container from 1 big container, and after opening that big box he can get an additional box after the battle. And this, you saw that he was also filling up the bar of these Christmas trees. So once the bar is filled up, okay, you see he will get 2 points. Now you see he have 1 point out of 3. Now they will get 2 points out of 3. So that's it. They don't need to send any transport or anything. Just collect the trees, and if you collect 3 trees, you will be victorious. Now what we are doing, I am just running away against the third transporter. Even my enemy is doing so, because this will cause us to lose additional units. So as I said, the column, the convoy, could be both Confederation and Resistance, and the column will attack any faction. If me or my opponent, it can attack anyone. So another yellow mark, this will be another place for a Christmas toy. Here the Christmas toy appeared, and getting this will give you some reward after if you complete the contracts, and the containers will give you rewards after the battle. So another tactic is that you attack at the bottom side of their armies, then you might be able to destroy 1 or 2 transport. And okay, so we tried to attack on their base, but unfortunately it was a bad plan. This guy already had 4 vertex and other units saved up, so he basically initially went for hammers and cyclones to get control of the land, and also made some typhoons. And you see, meanwhile, also managed to produce 4 vertex himself. So now we're gonna retreat back to the safety of my base. Now for the first 2 column, the column was the easiest, and he took the easiest 2 columns. Now if I'm gonna try to take any column, this will be much more harder, and I also believe he will not recklessly try to go and take any column right now. So he's gonna destroy my vertex. Unfortunately, I don't have any air defense system right now, but yes, I have 1 typhoon and another is coming out. So with a gold air raid warning boost, I managed to get my airfield back into its original HP. So another column, and as I said, since 2 column has already been destroyed, the 3rd column or 4th column are already much stronger, and this is a Confederation column. So on a direct hit clash, they definitely have very great firepower. I'm not gonna dare to fight against them, but I'm gonna keep 1 cyclone on the hill where these enemies could not detect me, because they don't have any helicopters, just vehicles that even SAM launcher vehicles, typhoons that can attack onto the helicopters. But from here I can actually see if his trees or other units are being attacked by my enemy, because if my enemy attack him, then his units would be exhausted, and then I would be making my move. Okay, and another site for Christmas toys had already been designated. Okay, Christmas toy appeared. The enemy actually tried to attack, and I think he lost a few units, but not much. He did not use his full firepower. He did firepower. He tried to avoid a full scale contact, but yes, and he was even going after fighting there to get the last Christmas tree. But yes, he then found out that I am just making an attack, and this attack is gonna be very serious, of course, because I don't play with hammers like he does. I play with Zeus, and I have not been going too many units, because I was planning to go on higher quality units. That is my Zeus. So since now I have enough Zeus, I don't need to stand back, and I will keep attacking. And you see, they're gonna use their vertex to destroy my typhoons, of course. He's a clever player, very clever, and he collected these toys very frequently. He probably might be desperately in need of those to get the contracts done. Anyway, we are still gonna mass our units and charge through inside their base, and I'm gonna retreat my units after from this point. You see, this thing just came in front of the units, and here the massacring of this base is already going on. Using my vertex and Zeus, I'm gonna just destroy this. So you see, once the transporter containing container is destroyed, You get a container. Once you collect it, you get 3 small containers that provides you additional resources, and also collecting this gives you our reward box after the battle. And the main box, the Christmas tree box, is still untouched. This is what we need to collect if we want to win by the traditional method of winning this tournament. But if we go into a method that is not so traditional, then we will need to destroy all the remaining units. Okay, just remaining building units is not enough, because you need to also destroy all their capacity to make units. That means destroying the base. The base is taken care of, and he also collected another points, another Christmas point or gift, what we called, needed to do contract, and he did it by using his typhoon and also sent help from this assault. But yes, the convoy always follows and destroy both my enemy and the enemy units, irrespective of their color. So this concludes the last enemy units. So I will be winning this battle in a different method that is not traditional. So that's what this tournament is like, and that's what you have to do. So that's